off work now. I have been in my office all day long and I'm sitting on my porch. It's very humid out here, so I will not be out here long because as you can see, I got a fresh silk press and it's hot right now. It's been raining today and my curls are already starting to droop. But I just came live because I was watching somebody else's live and I had a thought and I was like, "Ooh, let me hop on my own live." So I all day long, I'm a reality TV girl. I watch reality TV all the time. And then I hop on YouTube to watch my favorite creators talk about said show because don't none of my friends and nobody else watches the live TV that I watch. So I have to come on here and find my people. Hey, Jay Blake. So y'all, everybody has been talking about KMichelle and Real Housewives of Atlanta and how KMichelle is just going off on a tangent and nobody knows why. Nobody understands why she's going off on this tangent. She thinks everybody is plotting and planning against her, and the people just don't understand why. But guess what? I feel like I understand why. I am also from Memphis, and I wonder how much of this is hypervigilance on K Michelle's side. Now, I'm not trying to speak for all Memphians, right? Like, I'm not, but generally, Memphis gets a bad rap. And first of all, I think some of the most smart, the most beautiful women come out of Memphis. I mean, look at me. And look at my friends. Most of them are from Tennessee too. And I just really feel like it could be hypervigilance on her end because coming from there, you kind of have to be hypervigilant because you don't know what's around the next corner. Like, hey, Hannah girl, you don't know what's around the next corner. And I say that not like a, ooh, I'm watching my back. Somebody's trying to, come around the corner and kill me. But people be plotting, people be scheming, people be coming up with all type of schemes. And I have even seen that from a young age living in Memphis, for example. One of the craziest things that ever happened in high school, and I know this happens all over, guys. I'm just literally giving an example. Um, when I was in high school, this girl who was friends with another girl, she set her up. Like she went to the girl's house, knocked on the girl's door, and we friends. Hey girl, you knock on my door, I'm gonna open the door. And this is back in the early 2000s, maybe the late 90s. And it's like, no, 2000s, because I graduated in 2006. So this was in the 2000s. And she knocked on the door, girl opened the door. The girl's enemy comes around the corner and beats that girl with a baseball bat. And that's what I mean about being hyper vigilant. Like, people in Memphis, like you see the stories, you see the news, it's crime ridden, right? And granted, everybody from there is not about to, you know, everybody is not about to commit a crime against you, but people be scheming in Memphis. Like people, men, women, young, old, and you always have to be on your P's and Q's and you always have to watch your back and you always have to watch who you trust, even if it's somebody that you know. So I kind of get it in from that standpoint. Like if you grow up having to be hyper vigilant because of your environment, like that just doesn't go away. That doesn't go away because you get rich. It doesn't go away because you move away. It just is ingrained in you. And so I wonder how much of K Michelle's like trying to scope the scene, trying to figure these girls out, trying not to move too quick because I don't know what kind of girls these are. They smiling in my face, but I don't really know because that's how it is. That's how it is, y'all. I'm telling you, growing up in Memphis was not easy. First of all, people in Memphis like to check. And if you don't know what checking is, that's like cracking jokes, right? So from a very young age, you better know how to check. Like, because if you don't, you're going to get fired up. And then somebody is going to roast you and you'll be the laughing stock of school. So you have to know how to throw a joke or two. And it's just different. And so I kind of feel K Michelle like, hold on, y'all making slick jokes. Is this about me? I don't know, but until I know for sure, you're gonna be over there and I'm gonna be over here. And that's kind of how a lot of girls from Memphis operate. Like a lot of girls that I know, including myself at times, like I am a really nice person. I am a super nice person, but in public spaces, if I am around people that I don't know, I'm gonna stand back for a while and I'm gonna scope the scene. I'm gonna get a feel for everybody. And then, like, I'm an extrovert. Of course, I'm gonna talk, I'm gonna laugh, I'm gonna crack jokes. But if I don't know you like that, I'm watching you. And I always start off with, I'm watching you. And then after I watch you, then we can be cool. But if I don't like what I see, then we cannot. And I just wonder how much hypervigilance is ingrained in K Michelle to where it's now that she's on this show and she don't know what to do because she has trauma from her past shows that she's been on, Love and Hip Hop, and she from Memphis. She a Memphis girl, okay? And it is what it is. If you know some, if you know somebody from Memphis, you got Memphis friends, call them and ask them. Call them and be like, what was it like growing up in Memphis? And ask them if they think K Michelle is being valid. Because I know for me, I've been in a situation where my husband has some friends, right? Well, I won't even use that example. I've been around some girls and they seem cool. They seem cool, but some of the things they say are kind of like sideline jokes. And I don't think it's funny. Like I'll play along, ha ha ha, laugh, but at the end of the day, I am on go in the back of my mind. Like if somebody tries it, then I'm gonna be ready. I'm always gonna be ready. And I be telling my husband about little things, and he be like, no, babe, you just I didn't see it that way at all. You just from Memphis. That's what he says. He's like, you just from Memphis. That's just how you think. And I'm like, whatever. I feel like I be right. He feel like I be wrong, but I don't know. But I feel like everybody has something that's ingrained in them that is from where they're from. Like wherever they were born, however they grew up, whatever their city or states like tropes are, then you hang on to that for life. Like, and not that that's 100% you, but it is part of you. And I really feel like I'm seeing that in K Michelle. Like, she on her hypervigilant shit. She done heard about these girls and she know that they gonna try her and she wants to be ready. And even if that means she gotta call it out first before it even happens, like, I see you bitches and I know. Like, you gonna try something, so let me call this out before you try to play with me because I'm not here for that. And I'm with it. Like, I'm with it. Like, she is acting a little crazy on the show, but it's just so much talk. And some of y'all who are, in the chat, y'all might not watch Housewives of Atlanta. You might not watch any Housewives, but I was just thinking that because that's just what came to me with all the things that I've watched today, with all the things that I've seen, all the comments that I've heard people saying, the people that I watch. I just really think it's hypervigilance and them talking about why she bringing back up beef with Tamar. Because once I don't like you, I don't like you forever. There is no making up. There is no, like, we can talk about it. We can agree not to beef no more, but we can't be friends. I can't trust you. I can't say hey. But that's about all I can do. Like, I can never trust you again because if you screw me over one time, that's it. And I feel like that's the type of person that she is. So, Kay, I see you, girl. Yo, Memphis girls, we see you, girl. We rooting for you, girl. And even though you're not right, you're not wrong. Even though you're not right, you are not wrong, girl. Because another thing, I went to college at the University of Tennessee, and obviously there are a lot of people from Memphis in that college. And Knoxville is really close to Georgia, and it was a lot of people from Atlanta, and we ain't really we ain't really get along. Atlanta girls are different, and you just gonna have to live here to know and understand. There are some very nice girls here from Atlanta, but they have their own vibe. They have their own thing. They have their own. We're from Atlanta. This is how I grew up, and so do we. And sometimes it is what it is. I feel like there are a lot of type A people that come out of Memphis, And there are a lot of type A women in Atlanta. And it just type A and type A, you're gonna clash at some point, but I'm still rooting for K Michelle. I want her to come over and take over the show and be funny and do all the things that she is known for, not shaking tables, not beating, not beating up women, not beating up the girls, but move out the way because she's here, right? Or no? I know I'm probably gonna get dragged because people are not seeing it for her. But I hope she turns it around, finds some friends on the cast, and I hope that they all make it a great show because I'm watching. All right, y'all. It's been about 10 minutes. It's raining now. And if it was humid at first and raining now, look, go back to the start of the video and come back now and see like how much my curls have dropped. Look at this side. What is that? I got to get in the house. I had to come outside and get on live because my husband playing music inside and that's an automatic copyright strike. But that's really all I had. I just wanted to come on here and talk about housewives and say Memphis, 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 Memphis. Okay, Michelle, you may not be right, but you ain't wrong. And I'm gonna stick beside you, okay? I'll holler at y'all later.